Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is all about a foundation review, and in this video I'm going to review Urban Decay's new foundation which is called Stay Naked. I have only tried it like once and I can clearly tell you guys that this foundation is a no joke. It's that good. So as you can see, this is the box of this foundation. And it comes in a standard 30 ml bottle. I really love the bottle, like the design and all, and the rose gold cap. The shade what I've got is 60WY. This foundation comes in a huge shade range, like it has 50 shades. The shade what I've got, and which is my perfect shade, is 60WY, and they have categorized their shade like in neutral, cool and warm, and you can select your right undertone, like if it's olive or like yellow based, or I think have a cool undertone. I'm not sure. I did not go in more details about that because I feel I am warm and yellow, so I was focused on that. And I went online and just saw the swatches and all, and I matched my shade like that way. It was totally a blind buy. I did not go to any store to match my shade, and it was surprisingly it was like a perfect match. Urban Decay has done a really good job in creating this foundation. I don't know what the formula and all that stuff is, but I am totally in love with this foundation. I'm just going to read what is mentioned on the box. It is flexible, breathable, real skin, matte finish, medium buildable coverage, does not transfer, minimizes the appearance of pores, stay true color, waterproof, vegan formula, does not contain animal derived ingredients or byproducts. With all of the claims I agree, but only one, it is not transferable. I disagree with that because I have already tried this foundation once, for around 6 hours. So, and I did felt, and I did notice that it is it was transferring. I did put a tissue and just to test it, and it was transferring. So I disagree with that claim that it is not transferable. Otherwise, it's a really good foundation, and it is become one of my favorites. I have really dry skin, and I just use my moisturizer before applying this foundation, and it worked really well. I was really impressed how it looked and stayed put on my skin. So the moisturizer what I'm going to use is this one, Nivea Soft. It's just a basic moisturizer, and it works really well for my skin. I will use just 2 drops of my Palmer's Skin Therapy Face Oil. I've just taken almost 2.5 or 3 pumps, and as you can see, this foundation is really runny. I will just take my damp sponge. One side I will do with my sponge, and the other side I will use a brush. So this was the sponge side. Now the other side I am going to do with the brush. For this side I'm going to use my expert face brush from Real Techniques. I can clearly see that with the brush it's giving me like more coverage as compared with a sponge, because obviously a sponge will soak most of the product. And if you really want the coverage in any foundation, it's always better to use a brush. It can be my opinion, but I feel like a sponge soaks most of the product, and I feel it's getting like wasted. So most of the times I prefer to use a brush. So I have completed my face. What I feel, this foundation is a little bit yellow for like my skin tone, but I do prefer that because like I am really like having a tan, and the tan what I get is like a gray tan, and to cancel that off, a yellow based foundation really works for my skin tone. I have used the whole thing, and as you can see, it is getting dried pretty much faster. My face, you can see my face looks matte. I am really happy with this foundation release, and I can clearly say that like it has become one of my favorite foundations. It can be a very good option like for people who are working, or even for students like who want to use a foundation which lasts for like 7 to 8 hours, which is comfortable on the skin and which does not look cakey. Though I have very dry skin, this foundation works well with my skin, like prior applying a moisturizer and like any face oil. I would rate this foundation 9 out of 10, and I would suggest you guys to give it a try. It comes like in a wide range of shades. I would really appreciate your suggestions, how you feel the lighting of this video aside from the foundation review and all, because this is the first time I'm using like an artificial light. So this completes my foundation review. Thanks for tuning into my channel, and if you are one of my new viewer, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Click onto that red button down below right now to take very good care of yourselves. Bye.